It's me, Deanna, Delightful D. Anna D's back. Anna D's back. I told my friend, I was like, I think I want to start posting on YouTube every day. And she was like, girl, you're a yapper. Get on there and post. So, what's up? Like I said yesterday, the topic's already down here. I have three questions for you. That all has to do with self empowerment, self love, and wholeness, and awareness of yourself, and just three questions that are really, really good for reflection and they're good for reflection and engaging where you're at. And I'm really into awareness this year. I really had to get aware and into my body because there are things that um things that are simple simple and easy. they're like they're like, so we kind of think that they're the same, but they're not. Simple means that it's just one, two, and three. That doesn't mean that one, two, and three are easy. It's just simple because of how many there are, so I have three questions for you, and I will let me give you guys just a little bit of an intro. Hi, I'm Deanna. I go by Delightful D on the social medias. I am a mother. I am just a really happy, positive person. I love to smile. I love to laugh. I like to when I'm out, I like to put myself out there. I'm definitely not afraid of the spotlight. I'm not afraid to speak up. I don't walk with fear, but I also very, very much enjoy my time alone. You know, I like my company. I love my own energy. And so I know when other people experience my energy, they love it. And when I experience my energy, I love it too. So, yeah, and that's for another video. I just feel like my couple YouTube videos that I have out there, I just haven't like said my mission, so I'm so thankful for the people that stop by and check me out and all that stuff. I love all things mindset, all things intuition, all things being an intuitive person, all things intuition, intention, intuitive, and I'm also an interpreter. I can see a mindset a mile away, baby. And so I saw this video and it said stop harboring your skills for yourself. It's a disservice to people for me not to show up as my whole self. So that's a good intro. Now let's get to these three questions. Question number one: how is the relationship with yourself? No influences. You're not a mom. You don't work. You're not a worker. You are not a sister. You are not a sister or brother. You are not married. Just by yourself. How is your relationship with you? And I'll reflect on my relationship with myself. I'm looking at the word harmony. I'm really in harmony with myself. I really have done a lot of I'm always going to go back to the breath because the way you're breathing is so important. The way Air helps your whole system. It's so important. Air is also helps you to ground yourself. It helps you to stay rooted in your truth. And I love that I just said rooted, because like a tree, the roots grow down, but also the branches grow up and they stretch and they're flexible, you know? So making sure the whole tree is getting the nutrients that they need by drinking water and breathing and moving your body and being aware of yourself. How is your relationship with yourself? Are you kind to yourself? Are you following those things that you know is true for you? Like, if you said like you were gonna go to the gym more, if you said you were gonna journal more, how are those things that you? How is your self care regimen? Things like that. Okay, I will move to question number 2. How is your relationship with the divine, the Most High, God? The I saw this the 3 initials GUN, and it was like God, universe, nature. So I really liked that. And I know I feel the most connected with God when I am praying, meditating, and just acknowledging that we are like, when I wake up and say like, God, hold my hand again, Goddess be with me, nature be with me, Most High be with me. I know that I feel better when I'm doing that on a regular. And also not beating myself up when I'm not doing it. It's like, it's okay. Just get back to what you know. I have this Psalms, Power in the Psalms, and this is such a gem that it gives it to you in the King James version, but it also will tell you a way to use it for your power. So I'm looking at Psalm 53, and it says, if you want to install the love of God into your heart, you copy verse 1 onto the paper, place it beneath a blue candle, burn it while reading the entire psalm. Read until skepticism is replaced by the assurance of God's all encompassing goodness. For the goodness of God, goodness, Lord, I shouldn't be tripping up over my words like that. But yes, I found this. Don't mind that. My daughter, we both love books. So my daughter be tearing my books up. I be having to give them from her. And she's upstairs asleep. 375 ways to use the Psalms. All 150 Psalms is in here. So yeah, like managing those verses that I walk with is very important to me in this phase of life. Like, I know that when I memorize Psalm 23, I know that was a powerful, life-changing verse for me. And I always think of it in a version that fills my spirit up. You know, I don't consider myself a Christian. I consider myself like a spiritual person. I grew up in Christianity. I have my grandfather is a minister. I have a lot of ministers. I could tell everybody I come from teachers, preachers, okay? And so Deanna is a teacher, preacher, reacher of wellness. So I love all things wellness. I love things all connections to yourself, because when you feel connected to yourself, you just naturally are connected to the world. When you are connected to yourself, you plug into the divine. So yeah. How is your relationship with the divine? And last but not least, how can you enjoy the journey a little bit more? And I started to say that in the first question. Your self-talk matters. In this phase of life, I am really purging the enemy in me. Deanna, we cannot be talking mean to ourselves anymore. That doesn't get you anywhere. All it does, and it's like people will say, ha ha ha, I'm a POS. Oh, ha ha, I'm a POS. Just kidding. No, your body doesn't know that you're just kidding. Now you're walking around thinking you're a POS. I really hope you know what that means. Piece of shh. But yeah, talking mean to myself and always telling myself I'm not doing this right, I'm not getting it right, I'm not moving fast enough, and things of that nature. Yesterday I pulled from the Tree of Life deck. I really hope be at the top. Be at the top. Love. Okay, the next one is child. I love that one too though. The love card too. But childlike, self-love and childlike. Be childlike. How can you get that the sweetness of life is always for you? 11:11 on the time. The sweetness of life is always for you. You know, how can you have the balance between your childlike nature and also your structure, your purpose, you know? So that's all. I wanted to ask those 3 questions, and I'll just run through them real quick right before I get off the video. The 3 questions I wanted to pose to you was, how is the relationships with yourself, self-love relationships, no influences? How is your relationship with the divine? And how can you enjoy this thing called life a little bit more? Let me know. Leave some comments at the bottom. Peace. Whew. Feels good to feel good.